Grace Marie Turner, if that hasn't been obvious. But I am Hal Scherz. I am the president of Docs4PatientCare, one of the two groups co-sponsoring the symposium today. The other, of course, being the Galen Institute. And we thank the Galen Institute for setting all of this up and inviting us to participate in this. Today, what we are going to be doing is talking about the new healthcare law and highlighting a paper by Dr. Jason Fodeman, which you all have on your seats, the new healthcare law, bad for doctors, awful for patients. Before we discuss that paper and we talk a little bit about Docs4PatientCare, Congressman Tom Price will be coming in and giving us a briefing on some of the healthcare issues that we're dealing with today, and he'll have a few minutes available for question and answer before he has to run back and prevent the shutdown of the government. So we're very glad that everybody can come here today and participate in this. It's a very busy time here in Washington. We've come here from all parts of the country, our leadership of Docs4PatientCare, trying to talk to senators and congressmen, and had we known that the government was going to shut down this week, we would have come last week. But the issues about healthcare and healthcare reform, this is something that has not gone away. It's an issue that will not go away. I think that the one thing that we know about healthcare is that it is a very individual matter for everybody, and what we're now seeing is that the government has a very definite idea about what they think it should mean and what it should be for everybody, and want to be involved in it more than we ever wanted them to be. And I don't know, I'm waiting to see Dr. Price's face before I give him his introduction. It's lengthy, I can probably do that, but I'll just wait a couple of seconds. Let me just begin. I'll start telling you a little bit about Docs4PatientCare for a couple of minutes, and I wasn't planning on doing this until afterward, but I would, for the sake of time, I'd like to just keep this going. Docs4PatientCare is a national physicians advocacy group that I started 2 years ago with the help of some very committed physicians and with the help of Congressman Tom Price, who is going to be coming in momentarily. Congressman Price is an orthopedic surgeon. He is my representative. He was one of our colleagues and operated in the same hospital that we operated in. And Tom came to us I came to him actually to talk about frustration with what I saw was going to be a problem with Obamacare in 2009. And I wanted to get involved, and here is Dr. Price, Congressman Price. So let me hold off the history of Docs4PatientCare. I know that Congressman Price has a very busy schedule, so let me introduce him. He is the four-term congressman from the 6th Congressional District of Georgia, as I said, represents my district. He, prior to his congressional service here in Washington, served in the Georgia State Senate as the two-term minority whip, and in 2002 was the first Republican majority leader in the history of the state of Georgia. Currently, he serves on the Ways and Means Committee and the Budget Committee. He has lots of interests, but one of them being a physician. He is an advocate for patient-centered reform, and one of his signature pieces of legislation, Empowering Patients First Act, and he's very passionate about patient rights and the role of government in healthcare. In the last Congress, he was the chair of the Republican Study Committee. He also was one of the doctors on the GOP Doctor Caucus and on the Physician Council for Responsible Reform. And this Congress, his colleagues thought enough of him to elect him the chair of the House Republican Policy Committee. He is a graduate of the University of Michigan. He trained in Atlanta at Emory University in orthopedic surgery and was surgeon at Emory University and Grady Hospital, and it was in private practice for about 20 years in one of the largest orthopedic practices in the country in Atlanta, Georgia, Resurgence. So without any further ado, I'd like to introduce Congressman Tom Price.